with our host, Gary Lyon Otto. Gary, all right. So what we're going to do in the next 3 podcasts in season 3, we covered in season 2 most about the nuances and seeing the exponential growth of AI. But now we're going to talk deeper into your book, talking about questions. So we have a question today, Gary, that you're going to dive into, and we're going to have a bunch. Each podcast will be a short question you answer. And here's the question: is mankind able to overcome the loss of purpose if we have the obstacles that we overcome in life removed due to AI?
Absolutely. First of all, I think we approach the subject singularity has been approached by a number of books and a number of authors, but we approach it differently. First of all, my base of understanding is quite extensive in the area of physics. And in addition to that, we feel that we have a different approach towards how this goes. We already know that competition from AI, what we call DI, digital intelligence, is quite significant. And in time, very short time, I believe, they're going to remove a lot of the stimulus that humans get. And I think that we need to address this, and we need to address it from the standpoint of how are we going to stay relevant? How are we going to be important? Are we going to lose our purpose? And our purpose gets challenged every day when we no longer can compete with the speed and the intelligence that we are encountering. So we go into this in ways that are different than I think you're going to find out in any other publication. So I believe that it would be very worthwhile for our reviewers to take a look at this and find out exactly how we approach this subject. And I think that's basically it. We feel that the humanity is going to have challenges. They're going to have challenges because it's going to be a diversion on top of, is it going to take away our job? That it's going to be a diversion. It's going to become almost like a drug. It's going to lure us in. We're finding already that people are having romantic relationships with their AI agent. And also on top of that, we're going to find out that it's going to be virtual reality is going to become quite an obstacle. It's going to be the drug of the future. So we go into all these different aspects of it. So I think this is going to be one of the things that you're going to have to see if you go by Singularity, Mankind's Search for Relevance. And after all, we're dealing with mankind's relevance.
Absolutely, Gary. And I think that is the obstacles, how we're going to overcome them. But in technology, don't we usually overcome these obstacles?
We usually do. Thing is, we don't have the time frame. We're able to adjust moving from an agrarian economy to one that is industrial economy back in the beginning of the end of the 19th century and the beginning of the 20th century. Yet that took time. It took a while for electricity to take hold. It took a while for railroads to take hold. But this time, the speeds are something that's unbelievable. You can't transform humanity that quickly. We are biological, and biological doesn't quickly change. We're talking about changing the essence of who we are as humans. So that's going to be a much more difficult process of transfer. We are going to be able to use AI as a tool for this exchange, but it's going to be difficult because people aren't trained at the level that they need to be for this new world.
All right. So people can go ahead and go to Gary Lyon Otto, Gary Lyon Otto.net to purchase his books, learn about all of his books he's written, and pick up the book today. Appreciate it, Gary.
My pleasure. Thanks, Neil.
All right. That was a special simulcast of the Neil Haley Show and Singularity Podcast, guys. Take care.